Water has always been active in nature, constantly in movement, constantly evolving. Today, Be Water has finally mastered how to activate its full power, thanks to its revolutionary patented active system technology. It mimics the aeration process you find out in the wild, while keeping the good minerals. A process inspired by nature that filters out 99.9% of the bacteria, unleashing the full potential of your local tap water. Now, with a simple touch of a finger, Be Water brings to life premium still and sparkling water in a more sustainable way, for more taste and less waste. Enjoy a new sensorial experience all over the world, delivering a purer taste and silkier texture. Drink different. Be proud. Be Water.
We know what it takes on those cold mornings before dawn. As the neighborhood wakes, the plans are laid, the orders made, and our journey begins. Together, we focus on detail, freshness, value, convenience, service, the preparation, the passion, the care. It's the dedication to your customers and our shared love for quality products, food, culture, and local community that ensures your business and our family continues growing, thriving, and we can celebrate our future together. We are proud to serve you.
Together for almost a century, together with cocoa producers, artisans, and all chocolate lovers, we have been moving the needle for a fair and sustainable industry and for creative and responsible gastronomy. Beyond words, we believe in actions. 100% of Valrona's cocoa can be traced back to the producers. As a certified B Corp, we are committed to improving every day. We accompany artisans of good taste in creating works of art with the most beautiful material and to be actors in the sustainable and committed gastronomy of tomorrow. Together, good becomes better.
I know someday I'm gonna be with you.
Perfect presentations every time has been our main goal for 40 years. So here's how finest presentations are possible every time. We work for impeccable dining and drinking experiences. We offer premium and highly functional products. We design the vision of the future. We crown our original collections with numerous awards. We establish trust-based and sincere relationships. With energy efficiency, we accomplish circular production. We make our biggest investment in humans. Bonna makes the finest presentations possible, each and every time. Bonna. passionately dedicated.
L'excellence, c'est un choix de vie, pour ma part. C'est ce qui a donné du sens à mon métier de cuisinier. Moi, j'aime bien le mot chemin parce que ça signifie vraiment une volonté quotidienne d'aller vers le meilleur. C'est une histoire qui se construit au fil du temps avec des hommes, avec des valeurs. Ce qui fait que cette relation avec Elvire, elle perdure. C'est qu'on défend les mêmes choses.
Here, in the middle of Norway, winters are dark, the water's cold, and summer nights are long. For thousands of years, as long as we've lived here, the clean, unique Nordic flavors have been a part of everyday life. You're free to live off the land Help yourself from the fjord or be served by world-class chefs. Welcome to Trondheim, home of Nordic flavors.
Norway. Perfect living conditions for fish, challenging for most people. It's taught us to give it our best, so we can give the best of it to you and generations to come. Seafood from Norway. It could only be from here.
Good morning allesammans, dobre rano, bonjour, buongiorno, dzień dobry, bienvenidos, welcome to the European selection of Bocuse d'Or 2024. How are you doing today? Very nice. Now, the best chefs of Europe are here in the home of Nordic flavors, Trondheim. And it's the second time that Norway is hosting the European selection of Bocuse d'Or after hosting it in 2008. So it's great to be back after 16 years. Now, my name is Tanja König, and it's my great pleasure to be guiding you throughout the next 2 days competition here from the studio. We have 20 candidates that are competing today and tomorrow for a precious place in the grand finale of Bocuse d'Or, taking place in January 2025. As I mentioned, 10 teams are participating today, which include Iceland, Poland, France, Spain, Czech Republic, the Netherlands, Denmark, Italy, Germany, and Norway. These are the 10 teams competing today. Now, tomorrow we'll have a further 10 teams. Now, all of the candidates were asked to create a plate and a platter using typically Norwegian ingredients. For the plate, for instance, the candidates are asked to cook to use reindeer meat. For the platter, the candidates have to use skrei, a typically Norwegian cod fish, as well as scallops. And the teams are also asked to incorporate aquavit, the national spirit of Norway, in their recipes. Plus, they must also include at least one ingredient from the country they represent as a tribute to their culture heritage. Now, these are the requirements. We'll be talking about these a bit later on in more detail. But now, of course, we're not just here in the studio. Of course, we want to get a sense and the mood and show you the action that is happening on the floor. And for this, we have a master of ceremonies right on the floor in the kitchen area. To be precise, it's Arne Hjeltnes. Good morning, Arne. How are you doing?
Hi. Good morning, Tanja. It's great to finally be here. I think the audience and everyone has been waiting a long time to finally get to Trondheim and start the cooking. There's a lot of noise on the audience. I will be going around having a look at what's happening while they are cooking. There's a lot of former winners here. There's a lot of Bocuse chefs, and we're going to be presenting all of that to you during this very nice and long day. So people have to sit tight and see how the cooking develops. And as you can hear, there's a lot of noise in the audience. Later, there will be a lot of children here also cheering for each of the 10 countries. And the Norwegian crowd is already in place. I can see them there. We have some French, we have the Spanish, we have the Czech Republic, I hear the Dutch, the Danish. It's going to be a wonderful day at this fantastic arena, and where the cooking is the centerpiece and the main attraction. And it's a fantastic also audience getting so close to seeing the cooking going on live. And in a few minutes we will also have the official opening with Jérôme Bocuse, the president of Bocuse, and two of the ministers from the Norwegian government, the Minister of Fisheries and the Minister of Agriculture.
Absolutely, Arne. So tell us, you came in quite early today. What did you see when you arrived?
Yeah, I was here very early because, you have to get up early. But I saw all the audience gathering around outside, ready to cheer for their country in their colors of the nations. And now I have the prominent guests already here, and we are almost ready to start the official opening of the Bocuse d'Or Europe 2024. We are waiting for Jérôme Bocuse. He's coming right over here. Jérôme, s'il vous plaît. you will be starting off together with these two very happy ministers. How has the start been, you think?
Well, so far so good. First time in Norway, and really excited about the competition. Again, thank you for hosting us in the region of Trondheim, and we look forward to the next 2 days.
We also have with us the Minister of Fisheries from Norway, Cecilie Myrseth. And how is it to be a Minister of Fisheries standing among all these boxes of Norwegian fish?
Well, I'm so proud of the Norwegian seafood, and now we have not only the fantastic cod, we have the scallops, and we have the stockfish from Norway. So I'm really proud to see how they will use the fantastic seafood.
I will hold the mic so you can. So I will leave it now to the minister for the official opening.
Chers à tous, bienvenue à Bocuse, ici à Trondheim, la capitale culinaire européenne. Dear friends of Bocuse, welcome to Norway and welcome to Trondheim and welcome to Bocuse Europe 2024. This is the second time Bocuse Europe takes place here in Norway. What an honor. My sincere thanks to the Bocuse organization for choosing Norway's culinary capital to host this prestigious event. I'm sure that Trondheim will make these days unforgettable for all of you. And I am really, really proud, and I'm sure that you will have a fantastic time here. The entire Norwegian seafood industry works every single day to ensure that seafood from Norway will be a stamp of quality throughout the world. As Norway's seafood minister, I would like to highlight the 3 remarkable seafood products that have been selected for this year's competition. Norwegian skrei from the Barents Sea, the world's best cod. Scallops from Frøya, just a stone thrown from here. And the traditional Norwegian stockfish from northern Norway. I can't wait to see how the brilliant chefs will prepare these wonderful Arctic ingredients. That is certain that we will be witnessing 2 days filled with creativity, passion, sweat and determination. For 2 days, nations across Europe will follow their participants as they try to bring their country all the way to the World Finals in Lyon next year. I can only imagine how excited you all are, especially the 20 chefs with their teams who will be competing today and tomorrow. I will wish you all the best of luck. May the best chef win.
Thank you so much, Minister of Fisheries, Cecilie Myrseth. But in Norway, we also have agriculture. We have a Minister of Agriculture too. And Geir, have you been looking forward to this day?
Yes, I have. And I've been waiting forward for this day since the Bocuse store in Stavanger. I think it was in 2008, so quite a long time.
Yeah, which is actually where you are from, the area where you're from.
This is.
So I am sure you also want to address the official opening with some words from the Minister of Agriculture, Geir Pollestad.
I would like to join my colleague Minister Myrseth in warmly welcoming you all to Norway, Trondheim and Bocuse Store Europe 2024. As Minister for Agriculture and Food, I'm honored that the best culinary art and world-class chefs in Europe are here in Trondheim, and that you will be competing with our unique ingredients. I am impressed by the extraordinary dedication, hard work and training required to create and present the very best of food. You are an inspiration. Norwegian chefs have a good track record in Bocuse store. I'm excited to follow you, Håvard, as our Norwegian representative through the competition. As the minister responsible for reindeer husbandry in Norway, I'm honored and proud that reindeer meat has been chosen as a main ingredient for Bocuse d'Or Europe 2024. This is a great acknowledgement to reindeer herders for their hard work and dedication. Reindeer meat is an exclusive ingredient, and the unique taste and healthy qualities result from extensive pasturing under first climatic conditions around the year in mountainous areas in Norway. Your world-class skills performed on this extraordinary ingredient will produce culinary experience worth remembering. I look forward to an exciting competition and wish all the competitors the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Minister. And Jérôme Bocuse, we are ready very soon now.
Yeah, it's getting exciting. Again, you know, it's my first time in Norway, so the Norwegian team always been very competitive, always at the top in France. So now maybe we're going to know why they are so good at this competition, being in their homeland. And thank you again for hosting Bocuse d'Or in Norway and in Trondheim. Best of luck to all the candidates, and let's the show begin.
Merci beaucoup. And Tanya, I think then we have officially opened this contest.
Thank you very much, Arne, and to all of you for officially opening the European selection of Bocuse d'Or 2024. Now, I would say let's take a look at the very first team who already started working, which is Iceland. So this the presentation of the team of Iceland with its 27-year-old candidate Sindri Sigurdsson. Now Sindri is originally from a small town on the west coast of Ireland with about 1,000 inhabitants, and he did his culinary training at Perlan, one of Iceland's most renowned restaurants. Later on, Sindri assisted Victor Orn Andersson in winning Bocuse de Bronze in 2017. Sindri also participated in several competitions, winning awards, and was named Iceland's Chef of the Year in 2023. Currently, he's a private chef at Flora, a catering service founded by his coach, Sigurjón Bragi Geirsson, who is a former Bocuse d'Or candidate, together with their commis, who is also here, Hindrik. He joined the business as well, so they know each other quite for a long time and are used to working with each other. They were very happy with the ingredients that they got because they're used to cooking skrei on the Iceland. But reindeer, well, that's another story. They haven't worked so much in the past. Now, Arne, I think you're standing next to Kitchen 1. What more can you tell us?
I'm with Sigurjón here. Hvernig hafa du það?
Bara mjög gott.
I was just asking him how he is. I see you're relaxed, Sigurjón, because you know these guys very well.
Yeah. We've been working a long time together and know each other well. So we've been doing a lot of things.
And we have to also correct. I was talking to you earlier, and I didn't know that you actually have reindeer also in Iceland.
Yeah. It's living wild in Iceland, reindeer. So it was easy for us to get the products and fresh products, and that helps.
But this doesn't mean that competing here at Bocuse d'Or Europe even though with the dried codfish, the skrei and the reindeer, it's not easy.
No, it's never. Bocuse d'Or is never easy.
And you know, because you competed in Budapest 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was there.
So you know how these two friends of yours, how they have it right now. How do you think they are?
I think they're good. It's the most exciting, when you're most excited and anxious is before you get in the kitchen. But when you get in the kitchen, you just go on autopilot. So they know what they're doing now.
And you are the first team out. There's always a lot of discussion. What is the best place to be in when you are competing? How is it to be number one, starting the whole thing?
At least for us, we really like it. Yeah, it's good to be first in, first out.
They are really relaxed, the Icelandic guys cooking here. Good friends, they know the ingredients. I think they're going to be a tough competitor, Tanya.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Arne. The team of Iceland there who already started cooking. Now I would say we continue with the next kitchen. We present you the next team, which is Poland. So this is the video of the Polish team together with their candidate Kamil Tuczek, with their commis Patricia Szczepaniak and coach Ernest Jagodzinski. And currently Kamil, he is a chef at the Patio restaurant at the Grand Hotel Boutique in Rzeszów in Poland. Now, Kamil has over 15 years of experience in the kitchen. He took part in many competitions, winning the title of a Polish champion for lamb service. And he also got the title for the best restaurant in Poland, which he won 3 times. Now, Kamil describes himself as a traditionalist who loves Polish and regional cuisine. However, he also admits that he draws inspiration from French and Italian gastronomy. So this is the team of Poland. You see it right there preparing. And I would say, Arne, where are you? Are you next to the Polish team? What else can you tell us?
Of course, I'm next to the Polish team. And I see Kamil opening some wonderful scallops, very busy. I'm here with the coach, Ernest. Jak si masz?
Bardzo dobrze, dziękuję.
Dobre, dobre. They are ready here, the Polish team, and have started cooking. And how has it been so far? It's been a good morning for you, Ernest?
It was stressful on the beginning, but now it's good. Everything good, fine. So we think it will be relaxing day after that.
How have you prepared for these ingredients that are, I must say, pretty Nordic?
Pretty Nordic and difficult products. It was a lot of hours, a lot of kilograms of products, but it was fun to touch of this product and working with that.
And you have a good team. You have Kamil and Patricia.
Yes, we have Kamil and Patricia and whole Polish team working with. You see the fun?
We have the Polish supporters up there. And how have they two been preparing and working together, Kamil and Patricia?
Actually, the Patricia is daughter of Kamil.
Oh, it's his daughter.
Yeah, yes, it's his daughter. So it's a family team.
Okay, so they have been preparing for years.
Actually, yes, and when they finish the training, they go back home and talking about that.
Yeah, it's a 24-hour thing.
Yes.
And of course, she didn't have any choice what kind of occupation she would choose.
No, she doesn't choose, but I think it's a good way and beginning start of in a gastronomic world.
That's not bad. We have a father and daughter team and a lot of fantastic supporters from...
And also there is a daughter, daughter's Kamil.
One more. It's a whole Polish family here. And
actually, the team is like family. They working together, they fun together, so it's like family.
And if you tell me a little bit more about Kamil, what kind of chef is he?
Very sharp and straight in the work and focus for the things what he doing. If he starts in competition, he focus for that to prepare ideal things.
Yeah, and I understand he's a very well-known chef in Poland.
Yes, exactly. And actually, when he's starting in Polish competition, we know that it will be high-quality competition.
And a very popular restaurant for those visiting Poland.
Yeah, in Rzeszów, in the south of Poland city. But it's actually, he provides 2 restaurants. One in the hotel and the second was brewery. So it's a big challenge for him, working and prepare for the competition.
And when you have come here to Trondheim and you see the venue, you've seen other competitions. How do you find it cooking in the middle of this noise, the audience so close?
Actually, if somebody is focused on the competition, they forget about what's happening around here. So I know that he focus what he is doing, and it doesn't matter what's happening here. After that, he will see on the film, on the Instagram, what's happening behind him.
Yeah, and I assume it's good to have the Polish supporters so close.
Yeah, the Poland taste is good.
Thank you, Ernest.
Thank you so much.
All the best to the family team of Poland. Father and daughter also in the audience, Tanya.
So nice. We have a family affair here, but aren't all these teams family, like families anyway? Now, I heard that the coach said that Tamil can then watch it back on Instagram. Of course, he can also watch this live stream after completing the competition. And to everyone joining us here, of course, feel free to take your pictures, share your inspirations, share your impressions from the day on social media, and use the hashtag and the mention Bocuse d'Or on social media. Now, I would say let's continue with kitchen number 3 and France. L'équipe de France with Paul Marcon and the commis Camille Pigot and Christophe Quentin as their coach. Now, Paul is 28 years old and always wanted to become a chef. He participated in his very first competition at the age of 16 at the World Skills France National Final and became second on the podium. He then refined his skills in a number of Michelin-starred establishments in Lyon and moved to Stockholm later on for 2 years, where he worked at Ira restaurant. Now, since Paul was a child and saw Portuguese-French chef Serge Vieira winning Bocuse d'Or, he knew that he wanted to participate in this competition. Now, about the product, the team said that skrei, the Norwegian codfish, was already familiar to them. However, he wasn't so sure how to incorporate aquavit in that recipe. So we're very curious to know what they did with that. As for the reindeer, that was fine for him because Paul already had some experience working with that meat from his time in Stockholm. Now, when he was looking for a komi, he actually did a pre-selection where he found Camille. And Camille is taking place in a competition for the very first time. So they actually worked with a mental coach to help her deal with the stress. So this, the French team. And now over to you, Arne.
Hi, I'm at the French kitchen with Christophe, the coach. He is coaching. Comment vas-tu?
Well, everybody is okay. And Paul and Camille are on the top today.
And how would you describe these two young chefs, Paul and Camille?
Well, this is two wonderful competitors. So they are the best.
Yeah, and of course, Paul, he didn't have a choice what kind of occupation.
Yes, they enjoy their job. They live for their passion. So now this is a demonstration today.
And what will be your most important job as a co-chair for these two young chefs?
Well, this is the master of the time, because all they do, this is in the timeline, so they must follow exactly what I say, okay, for each part of the day, of each part of the world.
It seemed very well organized here.
Yes, this is a good organization, very structured.
And of course, a lot of expectations for France and everyone in France watching this. They are looking forward to seeing how these will present their menus.
Yes. Sorry.
Do you think it will be a big surprise? Do you have a small surprise?
Yeah, I think they will have a surprise because there are two dishes.
He's very busy. Making sure that everything is done on the right time. And how was the ingredients when you came this morning?
Well, this is nice ingredients. The quality of square is nice. Scallops are okay, and they are okay. So we are in very good conditions to work.
Yeah, and like Tanya said just a couple of minutes ago, Paul also know reindeer because he have been working in Sweden.
Yeah, he worked in Sweden, so he knows the reindeer, so that's nice for him.
So you think you are well prepared?
But he cooked the reindeer with French techniques, with French sauce.
Of course, you have to add some French cooking.
Exactly.
Bonne chance, France.
Thank you very much.
I think they are very much anticipating how this will go, and they look extremely well organized. Of course, everyone here they have been preparing for years in getting this chance to be in the Europe Cup. And there's also a lot of other chefs walking around, and it's the kitchen jury, and we'll talk to them as we go along. But maybe now over to the next team.
Yeah, no, before we continue with the next team, let's just show a few images of what is happening in the area. And by the way, I can already smell the food. It already smells so good. What about you, Arne? Can you smell it?
I am, as you know, very close to the food, and I didn't have much breakfast, so...
well, maybe you
hungry.
can... Maybe you can sneak something out from there for your breakfast.
Never.
Huh? One by one. Yes.
de carottes. La reine de la Beaunoise.
Now here in the studio, I'm joined by two guests. I would like to start with Lars Thomas Sparok Larsen. Who is part of the South Sami indigenous people and a member of a reindeer herding family, which is a tradition in Norway. So hi, Lars. As mentioned, you're part of the South Sami indigenous people with a reindeer herd, which is about 5 hours from Trondheim away. Now, meat of reindeers are being used here in today's competition by the chefs. What does that mean to you?
Okay, I'm thinking it's a very nice thing. I'm proud of it because we get the reindeer meat out in the world. And so So I'm proud to be a reindeer herder, to like get it out in the world, and it's fun to see. They use our meat, like our indigenous Sami meat. Yeah.
Now, this is a tradition that is about 1,000 years old in Norway. So you say you're very proud of it, that it's being used here, also that it goes out to the world. How do you keep this old tradition alive?
I'm young, so I think I'm keeping the tradition alive, just being a reindeer herder. Because being a reindeer herder is something we learn from our fathers and mothers, and like keep what we called it's like we learn.
You learn from your family.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started?
I started when I was maybe 2 years old.
2 years old,
yeah.
Wow. So you had your own reindeer that was just yours, or you're just, all of the reindeers belong to all the family?
Reindeer herding is a family thing, you can say. So I'm just helping the family. So
Can you hold the microphone a bit closer?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have my own reindeers too. So I'm just every free time after school or after every weekends, I'm with the family and on the mountains.
Wow. Now, using reindeer meat, I think you do it quite sustainably. You use everything when you eat the meat of the reindeer. So how exactly do you prepare it when you have it?
I'm young and lazy, so I'm a filet guy, because it's a very fast way to make dinner after I've been in the mountains. But my mother, she's a cultural, like, use the reindeer meat, use everything. So so we use everything of the reindeer.
Great. Thank you so much, Lars Thompson, also for representing the Sami people here. Thank you so much. Now I am also joined by Atle Minotti of Aquavit, of Linie Aquavit, here in the studio. Now, Atle, the chefs today are asked to incorporate Aquavit, Norway's national spirit, in their recipes of the brand Linie. Now tell us, what exactly is Linie Aquavit?
Well, that's a good question. First and all, aquavit is the spirit of the Nordics. We've been producing it here since the 16th century, and it basically means water of life, right? So in the beginning, we believed it to have these magical effects. Nowadays, we don't claim it anymore, but it's still a very important and proud piece of our heritage. And then again, Linie is probably the most famous aquavit in the world because of this very special story. Actually, a very important part of the maturation is done at sea. And this was just incidentally discovered over 200 years ago when a ship left just outside here in the city of Trondheim, heading for Jakarta with some goods, also including some casks of aquavit. When it arrived in Jakarta, Indonesia, they didn't like it. So they sent it back again. And then when it came back here, after 2 years at sea, they opened the casks only to discover it was just a whole new taste. It was mellow, smooth, elegant, and basically a new style of aquavit was born. And still today we use this tradition and actually send it across the equator twice to mature it in the old ways.
Great, so you say it has actually left Trondheim, so it's typically from here, or it originally is from Trondheim.
Yes.
So for those who have not tried it yet, what's the taste like, and how do you drink it? How do you use it?
Well, the taste is both spice-driven because we use spices in the distillation, and then afterwards we put it in casks and then mature it. So you have some sweetness from vanilla, some dried fruit, and some elegance as well. So it's a little bit a mix of a spiced spirit and also an aged spirit. So well, basically we use it for everything, right? We use it to celebrate life. We can use it at barbecues. We can use it for celebrating like proud Norwegian moments. But it's also very good to use in foods. So you can have it in sauces, you could use it to flambe, and it's basically a very good taste enhancer. So for us, it's just fantastic to see all these chefs, putting a new twist on it and making it European as well.
Great, and so you must be very proud that today's the best chefs. I mean, Lars is very proud about the reindeer. You must be very proud that Aquavit is being incorporated.
Yes, I'm very proud, and this is why I also dressed up in my best clothes, and so humbled to see all of these impressive chefs taking on the taste of the proud Linje Aquavit.
Well, thank you very much, Atle Minotti and Lars Thomas, for being here. Thank you so much for supporting Bocuse d'Or European competition here in Trondheim. Now on the screen you have the timetables on the screen you have the timetable of the 10 countries competing. You see how much time they have left for the plate and the platter. The first 6 teams already started. Iceland, Poland, France, Spain, Czech Republic and the Netherlands have already started cooking in their kitchens and have a bit less than 4 hours to go for the very first plate to go out of the kitchen. And on that note, I would say, seguimos con el próximo equipo España. Let's continue with kitchen number 4, Spain. So this is the video of the team of Spain with the candidate Carlos Julián Martínez. Now, Carlos Julián is a former professional athlete who swapped his trainers for the saucepans about 20 years ago. He trained at the Centre Supérieur de l'Hôtellerie in Valencia and was a finalist in the 2018 Chef of the Year competition and obtained 4th position on Bocuse d'Or Spain 2019 and was of course a runner-up in Bocuse d'Or Spain 2021. And if he makes it to the grand finale in Lyon next year, it would be Spain's first qualification since 2015. Now, Carlos Julián and the team was very happy to work with these products, even though he expected it was going to be salmon. As for the reindeer, he says it's a quite complex product, more difficult to cook, and the elements, however, are quite original, and he's delighted to actually work with something that represents the culture of Norway. Now, he also cooks a lot of skrei, so that's no problem. He uses it with every sauce, and he jokes even about it. On that note, another joke, his son doesn't know that Carlos Julian is cooking reindeer today because his son is a great fan of Rudolf, Santa's reindeer. And with that, over to you, Arne.
Tanya, the atmosphere here by the Spanish kitchen is fantastic. Lot of supporters are very nearby, and the number one supporter is the Spanish ambassador to Norway, José Ramón García Hernández.
How are you? Good morning, Arne, and good morning, the whole of Norway and Trondheim.
And you are here as the ambassador for Spain in Norway by the kitchen.
Of course, I mean, wherever the fire is where ambassadors should be. Yeah. And I mean, you see the thriving environment that there is coming out of this kitchen, the might, all the smells that are already coming out. This is an amazing competition, and we're extremely delighted to bring you the best of Spain here to Norway.
Yeah, this is the guys from Valencia, and this hotel and the restaurant where they work is really one of your favorites.
Well, it's one of my favorites, but not only of me, because, you know, there are 80,000 Norwegians living in the Mediterranean coast. I always say that I'm the mayor of the 5th largest Norwegian city. And Ampar, that is the name of the restaurant in the hotel, is amazing. 5-star Lux hotel, Lux restaurant, an amazing place to be.
And the ambassador is actually going to be my helper, because I'm going to talk to Inigo, and my Spanish is a bit rusty. I'm sure it will improve, but you will translate for me, and the ambassador even speaks Du snakker norsk?
Yeah, it's Mike.
But we have to ask you, Inigo, how has it been to prepare for this fantastic event?
Bueno, la verdad que hace 2 años nos fuimos enamorados del concurso y hemos aprendido muchísimo. Creemos que es un concurso de equipo donde hemos trabajado de forma transversal y la verdad con muchísima ilusión. Es algo que a mí me encantó, sobre todo el espíritu de equipo.
They've been working for 2 years. First time they arrived here, they saw that it's a team competition, and Spanish are very good with team. And they came with all the force, with all the might from Spain, just to try to perform extremely well this year.
Any of the ingredients been a surprise to you?
¿Algún ingrediente que sea una sorpresa para ti?
Bueno, en sí el bacalao es algo que hemos querido trabajar muy bien, la vieira, y luego bueno, lo hemos querido llevar un poquito al origen, ¿no? De la cocina valenciana, en este caso de Carlos, y bueno, le hemos arropado todos para hacer un gran trabajo.
Cannot be otherwise, but the cod, torsk. And the way they are going to prepare it is going to be in a Mediterranean fusion. So you will see the surprise that Carlos has already been preparing for you.
And of course, reindeer is not something you get in Valencia. How have you prepared for that?
Bueno, en el Reno lo que hemos querido es llevarlo a la cocina casera, la cocina que todos desde pequeñitos hemos conocido, que nos han enseñado nuestras madres y nuestras abuelas, y hemos intentado guisar, estofar y cocinar algo muy rico con mucho cariño.
We don't have reindeer, that's obviously, but what we are going to do is something home-based, because we are a culture that stems from our mothers and grandmothers, and that's the base for our cooking. So the secret ingredient is going to be the love of a mother, of a grandmother, into a stew, in an oven preparation, and you will see the outcome.
And of course, you have a lot of game and wildlife in, like deer. So do you think it's similar, Inigo? It's similar?
Sí, al final la caza en sí es similar y estamos acostumbrados a trabajarla porque nosotros también tenemos esa cultura de caza, con lo cual se nos ha hecho cómodo poder trabajar este plato.
Yeah, Spain is also a rural country, as Norway many times, so we are used to the game and we used to cook it in different ways, just making a huge potential of that cooking that is also regional with other flavors, and that enriches the whole cook.
And Ambassador, how do you think this day will develop?
The day. Hi. Hello. Hi, how are you? So happy to see you, Bent.
I just found Bent Stiansen, one of the Bocuse d'Or winners from Norway. you have been walking around. You're in the
committee. Yes, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here. You're in the committee. Yeah.
And what does it look like compared to when you were competing?
Now it looks bigger and more beautiful and more organized. I'm very proud of being Norwegian and former winner of this Bocuse tour.
And it looks like all the teams are enjoying this setup with the audience so close and people walking around here. So it's going to be a tough competition.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and you know the spring is coming to Norway, and it's a happy day, so it cannot be better.
Yeah, we wish Spain all the best.
Thank you.
And over to you, Tanya.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias, España. It's so nice also to hear and see all the fans here in the house. Now let's move on and present to you the next kitchen, the next team, number 5, Czech Republic.
Rich history and culture, hard work, discipline, courage, tradition, cooperation, a return to nature, focus on detail, Czech field, back to the roots, the desire to be the best, team spirit. It's not one-man show, it's about the team. Together we are stronger. Passing on experience from generation to generation. Supporting young talent. An innovative approach. We support each other, that's our strength. We are the Bocuse d'Or Czech Republic team.
So this is the team of Czech Republic. There's a lot of noise in the house for the team. With the candidate Dominik Unchowski, the commis Adam Tisser, and the coach Lukas Karni. And of course a lot of fans, as we can hear here. Now, the candidate Dominik, he began his career in the kitchen at the age of 14, and he then trained at Prague Culinary Institute, and he's also the co-author of several cooking books. At just 27, Dominik has worked in some of Czech Republic's most famous kitchen, including Sancho and La Finestra in Cucina. Now, Dominik never hesitates to travel to discover new cuisines, recipes, spices, and products, as he did recently when he traveled to India, where he did a 1-month internship to improve his work and his culinary art. Currently, Dominik is the chef ambassador of Makro Academy. Now, if the Czech Republic team would make it to the grand finale, it would be Czech Republic's second participation in the World Cup after taking part in 2009. So this is the team of Czech Republic. Lots of fans, lots of noise as well, as you can see there. Very proud Dominik Czech team. Lots of children. And the heat is on, I can tell you. Arne, what about you? What about kitchen number 5?
I am where the heat is. And if the cooking is as strong as this audience from the Czech Republic, this team is going to have a very, very, very good chance. So how is it to cheer for the Vítejte Czech? How is it?
Češi, hey, hey, hey!
Do you speak English? You have traveled all the way from the Czech Republic to come here and cheer for Dominik. How has it been?
It was beautiful and perfect. We are here all family and we are hope for the best.
It's really if there is a prize to be handed out already, they are the most lively audience so far. But I'm going to go over here and talk to the coach, Lucas. Lucas, you have a lot of noise in your backyard.
Yeah, we are not a lot, but we are loud. Yeah, so it's good.
Jak se máte?
Jak se máte? Perfektně. Nejlepší.
How has it been going so far with the cooking?
I think we start really well. So I hope so. It go the same all the time. So.
And tell me a little bit about Dominic and Adam, how they work together.
I think they met on the national round the first time, and I think from this time they're like brothers. So they're working really, really good together.
And what will be your most important job as a coach today?
As a coach, just check all preparation and all the timing for our cooking, because we have quite a lot of stuff to do. So
and a little bit of motivation.
And motivation for sure. But for motivation, we have the fans.
Yeah, you brought these fans with you, so they are keeping the spirit up and making really these two guys step up on their cooking.
Exactly, yeah.
And how do you think, when you came and saw the ingredients this morning, any surprises?
It's really nice ingredients, yeah. The scallops and the spray coat, it's super fresh, super nice. So.
And I guess you have been training for a long time for this.
We trained about 3 months, really hard. And it was really hard times for us. But we are here and we make our best to be on the podium, maybe.
Yeah, and a lot of people are hoping for a comeback for the Czech Republic in Bocuse in Lyon.
Yes, because it's, I think, almost 15 years we are back, so...
And I guess with this kind of audience, I am sure you have a good chance.
I hope so, I hope so.
All the best to you. It's really the most lively part of the arena so far, but I'm sure now the other audience teams coming from the other countries will have to try and compete with the crazy Czech Republic guys. I saw them this morning. They were here very early. So I'm actually a bit worried on how long they will last. It's a long day. Over to you, Tanya.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure for the other teams to make as much noise as the team of Czech Republic. Now, they already showed the recipe of Czech Republic, and it was a funny name, something like a Drunken Rudolf Reindeer, something like that. So very curious to see what they come up with later on. Now, let's continue with the next team, with the team of the Netherlands. So this, the team of the Netherlands, the Dutch team with the candidate Marco van der Wijngaard and the commies Stien de Jong and coach Arjan Spielman. Now, Marco, the candidate, he completed his culinary training at Sterklas in Amsterdam. He's a son of a farmer and began his culinary career at Van der Valk Hotels and Restaurants. Marco has been working at Amsterdam Mertier for over 7 years, Amsterdam Mertier, and has been in charge of the kitchen for the last 2 years. Now he loves to play with products and flavors and is aiming for a place at the grand finale after appearing for the second time at Bocuse d'Or Europe after participating in 2020 in Tallinn. So this, the Dutch candidate, the Dutch team, and we also see some fans there. You see the team preparing, and I'm wondering, Arne, where are you and who are you talking to? Arne, oh!
I am with the youngest audience so far. And this is one of the schools that are cheering for the different teams. And what's your name?
Iver!
And how is it to be on the Dutch team?
So good!
And you, how is it to be on the Dutch team?
Very good!
What are you hoping for?
They win!
And what do you know about the Netherlands?
Van Dijk!
Have you learned anything about the Netherlands in school?
Yes!
What have you learned?
Many things.
Like tulips?
Yes!
And windmills?
Yes!
And ontbijt?
And stroopwafels!
Yes. They are... I'm going to the kitchen. Over to the kitchen where we have the coach, Arjan. Arjan, you have a fantastic group here giving you lots of energy.
Yeah, it's the Dutch Orange Army here. Yeah.
They are lively.
Yeah.
And how has the day been so far for the Dutch team?
Really great. Yeah, really amazing kitchen, amazing place to be. And such a nice people in Trondheim.
And it's people are not too close? I mean, it's not bothering you?
No, because the kitchen is a little bit bigger than we expected, so we're really happy.
And how are your two chefs, Marco and Stin, working together?
They're rocking it really good. Yeah, they're really in their focus and their own bubble, and they're really going on schedule.
And when you came and saw the ingredients this morning, what did you think?
Everything is according to plan.
You have trained a lot on the same ingredients.
Yeah, we trained like 2.5 months for the same ingredients, 5 days a week, with the 3 of us also. And before already like 7 months. And they're already working like 2 years together, the commie and the chef, so good team.
And what is the edge of the Dutch team that will make them one of the candidates going to Lyon?
I think the flavors and the unique presentations. We really, next level this year, we did.
And you are bringing a little Dutch touch, of course, into this as part of the...
Yeah, in the vegetable dish we have something in Holland. We combine potatoes with apple and some lavash spice. This is really from his hometown, from Marco. And that's also what we present today.
Yeah, and you're going to make everything on time?
Yeah, of course.
Because that's your job.
Of course.
Yeah, the Dutch team, they are really well motivated. Seems like they have been training a lot. They have a great audience, and I think the spirit of the Czech Republic has now started moving along to the other people on the stage. It's really a lot of energy here now, Tanya.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear it everywhere. It's so nice that all these fans are supporting their teams and their countries here in Trondheim. Now, here in the studio, I'm joined by my next guest, Hans Frode Kielland Asmir, the Global Marketing and PR Manager of the Norwegian Seafood Council. Hi, Hans.
Hi, and thank you.
I'm not sure, can you say it again? Because I'm not sure if the microphone is on. Go on.
Yeah, it's working? Or?
I hear the microphone, I think, of my... Go on again.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
So let
We can hear
me
you.
first, on behalf of the Norwegian seafood industry and Norwegian Seafood Council, say that we are very proud that these great, excellent chefs are using Norwegian seafood products in this highly competitive competition. So today they have the Skray cod on the platter, and the Skray cod has a very interesting history, which is very different from most of the fish, because it migrates every year from the area around the Barents Sea, North Pole, that area, thousands of miles from January to April to the Norwegian shores to spawn. So it's a big, large fish, meaty fish, full of eggs, coming to Norway every year to spawn. And that makes a very great cod product, which is very popular around the world.
So now you just described a little bit what makes Skray such a wonderful product, a typical codfish of Norway. Now I'm used to buying a dried codfish, so tell us, how is this being done? What's the tradition behind that?
Well, from the Skray cod, the stockfish is produced. It's important to remember that a lot of this Skray cod is caught in the Lofoten Islands by local fishermen with their small fishing boats. And when the fish comes on land, it's headed and gutted, and it's hanged on racks for 12 weeks, 3 months. And dried, so it's hard and dried fish, full of protein. This stockfish has around 80% protein, and gives a very special flavor.
Now, besides fish, the candidates also have to use scallops in their dishes. What makes scallops such a great choice?
Yes, we have also the scallops. The scallops, hand-dived, buttery texture, fantastic product. Exported to kitchens around the world, top product.
Now you're representing the Norwegian Seafood Council. Tell us a little bit about the work. What exactly do you do?
The Norwegian Seafood Council is a body that works on behalf of all Norwegian seafood exporters to market Norwegian seafood around the world. So we have 13 offices around the world, in London, in Paris, Madrid, and so on, where we work with local chefs, with the local industry, to increase the consumption of seafood in these countries and markets. And the products we've talked about here, Skray cod, the stockfish, scallops and so on, are products that we export to different countries around the world. So on behalf of the Norwegian export industry, pay a levy, and that we use across the world to work in different markets.
Great. Now, maybe very quickly, I mean, sustainability is also a big topic. Bocuse tries to reduce food waste. Sustainability is also a topic when it comes to fisheries. So how do you make sure that there's enough fish for the generations to come?
It's a little bit hard to hear you, but sustainability and Bocuse, it's important for Bocuse d'Or, and that's what is our core business too. To talk, to use sustainable seafood, tell the story about this sustainable seafood. I think that's a great idea behind Bocuse d'Or, and it's fantastic that Bocuse d'Or, while here in Trondheim and in Norway, uses this of the best of produce we can serve from Norway.
Great, thank you very much. I'm very eager to taste a little bit later on. Thank you very much, Hans Frode Kiel Land Asmyr. Thank you very much.
Water has always been active in nature, constantly in movement, constantly evolving. Today, Be Water has finally mastered how to activate its full power, thanks to its revolutionary patented active system technology. It mimics the aeration process you find out in the wild, while keeping the good minerals. A process inspired by nature that filters out 99.9% of the bacteria, unleashing the full potential of your local tap water. Now, with a simple touch of a finger, Be Water brings to life premium still and sparkling water in a more sustainable way, for more taste and less waste. Enjoy a new sensorial experience all over the world, delivering a purer taste and silkier texture. Drink different. Be proud. Be Water.
We know what it takes on those cold mornings before dawn. As the neighborhood wakes, the plans are laid, the orders made, and our journey begins. Together, we focus on detail, freshness, value, convenience, service, the preparation, the passion, the care. It's the dedication to your customers and our shared love for quality products, food, culture, and local community that ensures your business and our family continues growing, thriving, and we can celebrate our future together. We are proud to serve you.
So now you just got an update of the timetable with the 10 teams, and we continue here in the studio. The city of Trondheim has organized 20 school classes of the county of Trøndelag, each one supporting a team here at the Bocuse d'Or European selection. So we have 10 school classes today here and 10 tomorrow supporting the candidates and their teams. So now I'm curious to know why they're here, who they are, and I think Arne, you're right there with one of the classes, right?
Yes, I am. I'm relaxing a bit on a busy day here by the audience. And I'm here with Madeleine and Julia. They are from Buvika School, not far from the city center of Trondheim. And it's quite a good atmosphere at the Danish supporters stand too. And we all know that Denmark is a strong contender, so I'm kind of curious how this will develop throughout the day. But this school project, Madeleine, what have you been learning about Denmark?
We have been learning what they eat.
And what do they eat?
Beef.
The Danish eat beef. And anything else you learned about Denmark?
I can't remember.
And Julia, what is the thing you have picked up about Denmark? Because you've had about Denmark in class.
I don't know.
Have you learned anything about where the capital is or any geography?
Yes.
And is it Denmark you're hoping is gonna win?
Yes.
Not Norway?
Maybe.
So you're cheering for both Denmark and Norway?
Yeah.
And how many kids are here from your school?
Over 60.
Over 60 kids from Buvika School. And there are then schools designated to each team. So they have been had different lessons about Denmark. Can you speak English, young man? Do you speak English? What have you learned about Denmark?
There's a very beautiful country. Yes.
And you?
Huh?
What have you learned about Denmark?
I've learned that they have good food.
And
Come on, Denmark!
Come on, Denmark. That's what they're saying.
One of 10 classes here in the stadium supporting one of the 10 teams, Denmark. And I would say, well, let's continue with Denmark. Let's present you the next kitchen, kitchen number 7, Denmark. So the Danish team here in Trondheim with their candidate, 25-year-old Sebastian Holberg Svensgaard. Yay! Komi Philip Nielsen and coach Ronny Veksov Mortensen. Now, Sebastian is a private chef for Dining by Jyrk in Denmark, and he has lots of experience from working with top chefs such as Rasmus Kofoed, who won Bocuse d'Or 2011 and was named Best Restaurant in the World in 2022 with Geranium. Now, Sebastian himself, he has already quite some experience in participating in competitions, especially here at Bocuse d'Or. His coach, his current coach, actually participated in 2021 and won Bocuse d'Argent. And Sebastian, the candidate now, was his commis at the time. He has also been part of assisting teams for Bocuse d'Or gold winners Kenneth Toft Hansen and Brian Mark Hansen last year. Now, his team has been training 6 days a week since the theme was announced, from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. So all day, but nevertheless, he says that they always try to have fun, because from his past experience, he knows that sometimes the fun part can be forgotten if you put too much pressure on yourself. So even though this is a competition, everyone here should still also try to have a little bit of fun, which I'm sure is very hard as well. Now, codfish is one of his favorite fishes, so he was very happy with the product. Reindeer, however, being a little bit more challenging, as he didn't really taste it and knew the meat before. So this, the team Denmark, the Danish team, Arne, I'm sure you're next to the kitchen at number 7.
Yeah, I'm on the Danish kitchen, and a lot of eyes on Denmark this year. A lot of curious people around here. And I'm with Ronny Veksø Mortensen, silver winner 2021. And Ronny, there's a lot of eyes on you.
Yes, there is.
And it's an extremely experienced team. And how have you been preparing?
I mean, we've been preparing like we do the other times. I mean, we stay focused. We have a lot of fun in the kitchen. We have a wonderful team which is delivering every training we have every day. So it's that's a good base for a good training, I would say.
And of course, you know Sebastian well. You had him as your commis.
Yes, I'm getting slightly bit tired of him now, I would say. No, of course not. He's amazing.
But even though this is, I mean, it's dead serious, there is a fierce competition, and still there seems to be a lot of smiles, and you look surprisingly relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, we've been practicing so much, so I mean, basically we just need to enjoy this journey and do what we normally do and make sure we don't overdo it. I mean, we just need to stay calm and smile to each other, enjoy the ride, and yeah, then we're comfortable with what we're doing.
And it's going to be quite a loud audience here as the day develops.
Yes, it's also good with some kids on the stand.
Yeah, you have some very, very, very eager kids cheering for Denmark.
Exactly.
And what would you think? What will you say would be your team's edge in this competition?
I mean, we are really strong on the visual part, but also the flavor part. We bring a lot of nationality into the 2 servings. I mean, for us it was perfect to use the Norwegian sky and scallops. Also, the reindeer is a perfect task for us. So we are really looking forward to show and let people taste about what it is.
Leon, you won as the world's best commis in Lyon in January. And I'm, you know Ronny, of course.
Of course, he was with me in the trunching table.
Shaking.
I can tell you were pushing.
And of course, there is a lot of rivalry between Norway and Denmark. And the Danes look surprisingly calm and relaxed.
I think both teams are just super. They have done like an amazing job to get everything in order. So yeah, I think both teams are going to do a good first impression to the judges.
So you are fairing the Danes?
The Danish are clever. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, that's Leon. He was awarded the gold, was it gold commis? What's it called?
It's called the Best Commis Prize Award.
Best commis in Lyon in 2023. So what's going to be the challenges for the rest of the day, Ronnie?
I don't hope there's going to be too many challenges. We just have to do what we normally do. I mean, the boys look calm. Sebastian is fast like always. So and Philip is steady as a rock. So for now, we're looking good.
They're looking.
Let's see if the electricity is working in 1 hour. Then we'll
yeah,
see.
the electricity will be working. Everything will be working. More and more audience will come, and it will be very exciting to see as they develops. If the Danes are going to get in a hurry to be finished, or if they're going to continue to stay very relaxed. Over to you, Tanya.
Thank you very much, Arne. The Danish team, a lot of pressure, I can imagine, as they won Bocuse d'Or last year, the World Cup. So the Danish team there. Well, let's continue with the next team, Italia, in kitchen number 8. This is Italy. Cooking here can be like a race, as you could see here in the video of the team of Italy. Now, the candidate is called Marcelino Gomez. The commis is Benjamin Sørensen, and the coach is Alessandro Laudadio. It's an international team, Argentina there, as Marcelino is from Argentina. He began his culinary journey there and earned a gastronomy degree from Gato Dumas. Later on, he continued his studies in Basque Culinary Center, where he did a master's in culinary creativity and got an R&D scholarship. Marcelino Gomez also worked with Ferran Adria, with whom he wrote a book, Te Cuento en la Cocina. Now, he was determined to participate at Bocuse d'Or, therefore he wanted to work, and he also did work, in Copenhagen in Geranium, where he learned the ways of a kitchen, and he also got connected to this competition. In Argentina, he represented Bocuse d'Or team as a president, and they also reached Lyon. Then he also coached the Colombian Bocuse d'Or team that went to Lyon in 2021. As I mentioned, they have an international team with the candidate from Argentina, then the commis from Denmark, and their coach being Italian. Now, the team has a very nice connection. They know each other since around a year, and they got to know each other around 2 months before the national competition. So this, the team representing Italy here at Bocuse d'Or European Cup in Trondheim. Arne, over to you.
Yeah, I'm at the Italian kitchen. It's, of course, busy. Some of the crowd has arrived. There is a group of Italians here. And Alessandro, the coach, is very busy. Alessandro, yes. How's it going?
Everything is okay. For the moment, yeah, the candidates is so concentrated, the committee too. We have a good second committee, very good second committee, and for the moment, everything is okay.
Yeah, and you have the task of coaching a very international team.
Yeah.
How is that?
But you know, we find a good chef around the world. The Italian chef is around the world. When for the Bocuse d'Or for the Italy, he come back, for make the competition. It's so good.
Yeah, and of course, cooking together is an international language.
Yeah. We speak English, Spanish, Italian. We speak a little bit everything. But we in the kitchen we understanding everything, and we make a good job of all people together. Yeah.
And the start, how has the start been of the day?
Sorry?
Everything going as planned when you started today?
Yeah, for the moment everything is okay. We received a good fish. This crate is so beautiful. The scallops now, Marcelino make a scallops in this moment. It's so perfect. And look.
Yeah, it's really in the details.
Yeah. For the moment everything is okay and ready.
And your important job is to make sure that everything goes after the clock.
Yeah, this is so important. It's more difficult. You don't touch nothing, you know. You are outside. It's not easy, but we make a good job for the moment. The guys, it's so.
And how about having all these people around you all the time?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I like. I make my Bocuse in 2021. Allora, come candidate, I know, but you know, you have a lot of stress. But the guys, he's concentrated. He understanding nothing. He make the job perfectly for the moment.
And of course, with your experience, you know how he's feeling right now.
Yeah, I know.
What's inside his head now?
You have a lot of stress, but when you start to take a knife, you start to work. You know, it's a process. In your mind, it's everything. It's regular. Normally, Marcelino, it's a good candidate too.
So, what will be, do you think, the stronghold of the Italian team in competing with these other nations here?
Yeah, for the moment, you know, we need now the Italian academy is so strong. You know, we have a lot of people inside for helping and everything. We have Enrico Crippa, the Italian Federation too, and we are ready to compete with the other guys. Yeah.
So you're looking forward to this day, huh?
Yeah.
Mille grazie.
Grazie.
Okay, the Italian team. It seems like Alessandro is really having full control of his very international team.
Grazie mille, Arne, and to Team Italy. Thank you very much. Und wir machen weiter mit Deutschland. We continue with Germany. Here's their video.
Every great journey begins with a dream. As a child, my dreams were filled with speed and excitement, the thrill of the race, the joy of the chase. But soon, I found a different kind of thrill. In tastes, in aromas, in the dance of the kitchen. Here, in the harmony of flavors and rhythm, I discovered my true race. With each creation, my dreams grew bolder. Winning local honors was just a start. Each dish, a stepping stone, leading me closer to my ultimate dream. The Bocuse door.
Hey, Marvin. Hey, Marvin.
Very nice. With a nice ending. Das also das deutsche Team mit etwas Humor im Video. Their candidate is called Marvin Böhm, the commis Hannes Hensel, and the coach Marian Schneider. Now, Marvin is a 35-year-old creative chef, originally from Wolfsburg, who trained at Heidelberg Hotel School. In 2008, he worked in the kitchens of Schwarzwalder Stube at Traube Tonbach Hotel in Germany. Since 2010, he has been working as a sous chef in the kitchens of Aqua, a 3-star restaurant at the Ritz-Carlton in Wolfsburg, where he originally comes from. This is the third time that Marvin has represented Germany at the Bocuse d'Or after 2 attempts in 2017 and 2019. Now, he has been working with his commis at Aqua for 2 years, and he met his coach in the previous participation. Now, with his appearance here at the European selection, he hopes to put Germany back on the map of world gastronomy. Das also das deutsche Team. Arne, over to you.
I'm in the German audience, and they are definitely on the stage. This is not a school in Germany. It's a school in Stjørdal, which is not far from Trondheim, Skjelstadmark Skole. And they're actually singing a song here in German. And you have to tell me, Håkon, what have you learned about Germany in school, preparing for this competition?
I've learned about Oktoberfest.
You are too young for Oktoberfest. Have you learned anything about the German food?
No.
What have you learned about Germany?
Not very much.
But you have learned to sing this German song. Can you sing it for me? The song. Can you sing the song you have trained? Come on.
Marvin! Deutschland! Marvin! Wir hoffen, dass sie gewinnen! Wir hoffen, dass sie gewinnen!
Die hoffen, dass die gewinnen. I'm gonna go over to Marian, the coach, and have a little chat about the German team and how they are preparing. They are right over here. They have great support from this school. And I'm here with Marian Scheider. Guten Tag, wie geht's mit der deutschen Mannschaft heute?
Very good, I think. We are well prepared and we're very proud to be here.
And how are the chefs working together, Marvin and Hannes?
Hopefully good.
Yeah. They have, of course, Marvin is from a 3-star restaurant.
Yes, he is.
So he has a lot of experience.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I think so, yeah.
And what's your most important job here with these very skilled chefs?
To just be with him there and drink some beer and have some fun. No, just
you seem
kidding.
very relaxed.
Yes, we're really relaxed.
So you're well prepared when you started with the ingredients this morning?
Yes.
And
Yeah, it's fine.
no challenges, no red flags, no nothing. Everything is going smooth?
Yes, I think so. It's going all smooth. I didn't know, but we didn't get any red flags at this point.
And then, like Tanya said, it's we're hoping to get Germany back in Lyon. So, what will be your contribution here? You think what do you have that can make Germany one of the 10 countries that will make the final in Lyon?
Yeah, it's a difficult question because all the teams are very good and very good staffed. It's one of our dreams to be back to Lyon. That's what I can say to these questions, actually.
Yeah.
Because it's quite different.
But I'm sure you will have some surprises. You're adding some German food culture into these dishes, and you have some surprises for the tasting jury, I assume.
Yes, indeed we have. We have some special things on the platter, with specialists coming from Germany. Just to spoil it, it's called Breze.
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 Breze is the secret weapon for Germany.
We hope so.
In this competition. Okay, alles gut and good luck with the competition. I'll see you later.
Thanks to you.
So this, Tanya, over to you.
Thank you very much, Arne. Now here in the studio, I'm joined by Guy Boeuf and Tamar Papiashvili of Bragar. Now Guy, he's the honorary president of the brand, and Tamar is the marketing and communication manager for Bragar. Now Bragar, I should actually say Bragar. They're actually known for manufacturing iconic chefs' uniforms since 1933, so over 90 years. Now with such a long history, what makes your shirts so unique, so special?
Thank you to ask this question because it's key for us. What is different with Braga? First, the quality of our textile, the quality of the design of the product, and the fact that when you are a chef and you have a Braga jacket, you can wear it every day for a very long time. That's the point. Our point is the quality and the style.
And I think I will add another point. It's about elegance. As Guy mentioned, you cannot wear the jackets every day, as I do. So it's elegant functionality, because when you can be elegant, but it must be functional, because you wear it every day. And it's combining tradition and innovation. This is what makes us special.
Absolutely. So you were just saying you're wearing your own Braga shirt. I just realized now. Looks really nice, very modern. So you've been adapting the designs throughout the years. I remember, yeah, this is quite new, I guess. What can we expect next?
Next is to continue to adapt our jacket. We are developing a lot of contribution with great chefs. The last one was the jacket. The name is Saulion, with a chef Viola in Lyon, and it's absolutely new design and new quality of product. The second point is about what we can do for the chef feu. I mean the women in the kitchen, professional kitchen. The jacket you have, the one wear by Tamar, it's a specific design. It has been designed with, it's one of our best sellers with Emma. The name is Emma. It's named to Amandine Chéniaud, which is a chef in France.
And I would just complete that every single jacket that we create, we always take into account new customer needs. So every jacket is thought according to what our customer needs. So it's really being customer-centric and creating the jackets that our customers need every day. So I would say for the future, new generations, their needs change. So we need to also listen to new generations and young chefs.
Great. Now, you mentioned before that this is being created to be used for a long time. Now, the cloth industry is not known to be the most sustainable one. So how do you keep your water, electricity consumption as low as possible?
We pay a lot of attention to this point because it's known that the textile industry is not probably the best, the first in the class. But we have a lot of initiative. Probably, Tamar, you can address this point, the initiative we have in terms of sustainability. And the first point is the durability of our jacket.
Yeah, the first point is really the fact that the quality of our jackets, thanks to the quality, the chefs can wear the jackets for the years. We have customers that tell us that from generation to generation, they wear sometimes the same jacket. So this is the first point. And another one is that we also develop sustainable, environmentally friendly collections with recycled fiber. And also we use the fabrics that we don't need for jackets. We use it to create accessories and other products. So, and even in the shops, we will be more using, instead of plastic bags, we will start using paper bags. So there are different initiatives to be environmentally friendly.
Well, thank you very much. The most sustainable thing is to wear it as long as possible, and that you can do with your jackets.
Thank you for that. Just remember, here we have excellent people. We make them elegant.
Absolutely. They're excellent and elegant, thanks to you. Merci beaucoup, Braga, Guy, and Tamar. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we do a short break until my next guest. And back here in the studio, I'm now joined by famous Norwegian chef Heidi Bjerkan, who is also honorary president of this year's European selection of Bocuse d'Or, taking place in Trondheim. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, thank you so much for having me here, and thank you for coming to Trondheim.
Thank you so much for having us here in Trondheim. It's really wonderful to be here. Now, you own a one Michelin star restaurant in Trondheim called Credo and have been instrumental in the food culture of the city. So you must be so proud that Bocuse d'Or is taking place here.
I'm really, really proud, and it's a big thing for us in Trondheim and Norway. Yeah, I'm so proud.
Right. And how would you describe the Norwegian cuisine at the moment? Also thinking about the products that are being used here.
I think at the moment it's a competition like this, and also with these products, it's create loads of proudness to the Norwegian people. This is the products we have now is the DNA of the Norwegian people. So it's really, really amazing.
Now, you're also known for your strong societal engagement. You work with children, making sure that they eat more healthier. Why is this engagement so important to you?
I think it's really, really important that people kids learn to make food when they are young, so they can actually survive. I don't think it's so good with all the pre-produced food, so I think that's big knowledge to know also the products, how to cook and how things are growing. So they have to have the knowledge about the soil as well.
And how do you make sure that the kids like the food?
I think also you don't necessarily have to like everything. You have to try things, and the taste is changing during the years as well. And I think I always repeat that. You have to try it. You don't have to eat it, but you have to try it. So the taste can change.
So that's a good message to the parents out there. When their children want fast food, try to make them try something else, at least that.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's necessary. It's also with the all health issues that's going to be in the future. I think it's really necessary that we eat proper.
Now, my colleague Arne, that is on the floor, he once interviewed you and you told him that you're not so fond of competitions. Nevertheless, you're here, honorary president of Bocuse d'Or. Why are you supporting the competition here?
I think that's true. I'm not so into that competition, but in this, I think Bocuse d'Or Europe or Bocuse d'Or General is highlighting in the whole. It's not only the delegate; it's all the people around. It's all who's producing the food. It's a big community they're supporting, and it's also something for the young to see up to, and can have a dream. But it's also so much other things its effect. It's also necessary that our government also see the impact chefs can do for farmers and producers. That's really, really important.
So absolutely. So it's highlighting all the culture behind food and cooking as well.
Yeah, it's not only the candidate, but the Sami people who's deliver or producing or taking care of the reindeer. It's also the fisherman who's fishing the skrei, the stockfish. So it's and also of course the scallops, the divers who's hand diving the scallops. So it's so many people who's effect of this.
Absolutely, Heidi, you're so right. Everyone else working behind as well, making sure that these ingredients are here. Thank you very much for being here and for your support, Heidi.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope you enjoy Trondheim.
Well, I've been enjoying myself a lot already. Good. So this is the perfect transition. We stay in Norway. We continue with Norway, with the last kitchen of the day. Let's take a look at their video.
Where I grew up, I could always go for a hike, swim, and handpick the finest produce. Neither the ocean or the mountains are ever far away. The climate might be harsh, but the food is anything but that. Team Norway is proud to welcome Europe's finest chefs to our backyard. My name is Håvard Werkland, and I represent Norway in Bocuse d'Or Europe 2024.
So, last but not least, we have the last team of the day representing the host country, Norway, with its candidate Håvard Werkland, Komis Grunde Gillind, who is very young, just 20 years old, and coach Kristoffer Davidsen. Now, our candidate, he is from Trøndelag region, the host region of this year's European selection. And he was always determined to pursue a career as a chef, even when his family tried to talk him out. Now, the 29-year-old chef sees every challenge as an opportunity to just get better. In 2014, he won the Norwegian Apprentice Chef Championship, and now he has been working in Hotel Britannia here in Trondheim since it opened in 2018. Now, when it comes to the products that he had to use, of course, he was very happy about these. It's much easier for them as they're local, even though he doesn't work with reindeer that much. So he also says that he didn't get inspired immediately in the beginning. They had to work a lot until they find out what they wanted to do and how to make that taste balance the best. Now, the team has been training 6 days a week since the first theme was announced, together with, as I already mentioned, a very young Komi, 20 years old, and the coach, who is a very good friend of him since 2014. So this, the Norwegian team, I think the team is like a bunch of friends, Arne.
Yes, I'm here with 2 of the supporters of the Norwegian team, 2 silver winners from Lyon, and Lars-Erik Undertun, the first Norwegian ever to be on the podium in Lyon. And how does it look, Lars-Erik?
Oh, I think it's more or less the same feeling as in 91. It's great to be here.
You know how Håvard, what's going on inside his head?
Yes, definitely. And he's safe with Kristoffer as coach and his Komi. So we look forward to see the platters and the big plate.
And of course, Tom Victor, you won the silver 2005. And you're just standing here smiling. Are you glad you're not Håvard?
Yeah, today actually it's nice to just be on vacation.
Yeah. It seems like the Norwegian crowd is the biggest here, and from where you're, they are making a lot of noise. How was it when you competed with a lot of crazy Norwegians around you all the time?
It was very noisy, lots of Norwegian, my whole family, friends, even my grandma, so it was crazy loud.
Does it help or is it a bother?
No, it's a great help. You get fired up.
So you think this crowd here behind me will really lift Håvard and Grunde to a very good result?
Definitely.
I'll go over and talk to the coach. Kristoffer, you're live on the screen, and that's another silver winner from Norway, together with Lars-Erik and Tom Victor. And how's it going?
Now it's going very well. We have been pushing for 40 minutes, so now it's starting to be warm, like we call it. So yeah, it's very good.
Are you relaxed or are you a bit nervous?
I'm a bit nervous. I am.
Nervous is good.
Yeah, it is.
And what's your most important job here, in addition to taking care of the time?
To keep the spirit up in the team, also try to help them as much as I can from outside. Do all the clocks, have the timers. I do also the prep list so they don't have to think so much.
I see it's 1 minute to the Knute call. So you have a software and you have a lot of preparations done before.
Yeah, this is my prep list. So when the clock is done, then I delete it, and it gets less and less clocks, and until you only have the platter left. Then it's only the platter clock left, and that's this one.
Yeah, platter out.
Yeah.
And how was it when you competed?
It was amazing, amazing experience after the competition as well. And now Håvard was my commie in Bocuse d'Or, and now he's standing here himself, and I'm very, very proud of that.
Yeah, and then of course, winning a silver like you did, it changes your life.
Yeah, it does. After the silver, then it starts a very nice journey, a journey that I couldn't be without. So yeah, knutekålsalat.
Yeah, that was the deadline for the knutekål. And Kristoffer, you have also recently opened a new restaurant here in Trondheim, Tollboden.
Yes, and that also has been an amazing experience. Now all the chefs, all the people, friends that coming from around Europe, they're coming to eat at my restaurant, and I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, because you don't have the time to be in the kitchen in your restaurant because you have been working with these guys. And what do you think? There's a lot of eyes on Denmark over there. There's a lot of people here watching what you're doing. What will be the edge of the Norwegian team?
The edge is when we start cooking until service. Service is starting around 3 o'clock. Then it's half an hour to we serving the reindeer, and that's a very
crucial time.
Then we are cooking like old school cooking. The meat is going in the pan. It's going to be a flambe. We're making the sauce very tight up to service, so it's very fresh. So yeah.
Good traditional cooking also a part of this team. Over to you, Tanja.
Thank you very much, Arne. So these are our 10 teams competing today. We presented all of them back here in the studio. I'm now joined by Niklas Bergstedt, representing one of our partners, Bridor. He's sales director for Nordic and Baltics at Bridor. So, Niklas, Bridor and Bocuse d'Or, that sounds like a perfect couple. What are the shared values and the multicultural links between your brand and this competition?
Well, so Bridor, we are a French frozen bakery manufacturer. So for more than 30 years, we've been producing our iconic croissant, pain chocolat with a lot of passion. But now we are present in more than 100 countries all over the world. I'm based in Sweden, looking after the Nordics, and anywhere we go, we try to listen to the local know-how. So that's why our mission is sharing the bakery cultures of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. So you said share the bakery culture of the world is your claim. How can this be tasted? Are there any new products that you're launching?
Well, for example, we have a great German bread that we're doing with our partner in Germany, and we have the iconic pastel de nata now with our own factory down in Portugal. But me being a Swedish person here in Scandinavia, in Trondheim, we also have something called the cinnamon swirl, or in Swedish it's a kanelbulle. And that's, for me, is the best combination of the French traditional know-how of a buttery laminated product, but with a Scandinavian cinnamon flavor. So products like that, the best when you combine those two.
Now, Bridor also has an international chefs club. Tell us more about it. What is it? What do you do?
Yeah, it's the Bridor Bakery Culture Club. So with all our technical bakers from all over the world come together and actually have a contest of our own with a very renowned jury. Now coming up with more than 150 recipes on our website. So yeah, it's a great contest of our own.
Great. So if you want to bake something, you can just go on your website and find the recipes there. Now the chefs here are also using some of your bread, or?
Yes, definitely. You will see them on the jurors' table, and you will see them up there in the Partners Village. And yeah, so please come by and taste some of our lovely products.
Great. What does it mean for you to be here at Bocuse d'Or with your brand?
For me, as a Scandinavian, I just love being here in this beautiful city of Trondheim, sharing our French know-how and try to combine that. So we get inspired, and we hope to inspire some of those great chefs here.
Great. Niklas, thank you very much, and thank you for supporting Bocuse d'Or with Bridor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Tack.
And with this, we show you a few more images of the competition.
Water has always been active in nature, constantly in movement, constantly evolving. Today, Be Water has finally mastered how to activate its full power, thanks to its revolutionary patented active system technology. It mimics the aeration process you find out in the wild, while keeping the good minerals. A process inspired by nature that filters out 99.9% of the bacteria, unleashing the full potential of your local tap water. Now, with a simple touch of a finger, Be Water brings to life premium still and sparkling water in a more sustainable way, for more taste and less waste. Enjoy a new sensorial experience all over the world, delivering a purer taste and silkier texture. Drink different. Be proud. Be Water.
We know what it takes on those cold mornings before dawn. As the neighborhood wakes, the plans are laid, the orders made, and our journey begins. Together, we focus on detail, freshness, value, convenience, service, the preparation, the passion, the care. It's the dedication to your customers and our shared love for quality products, food, culture, and local community that ensures your business and our family continues growing, thriving, and we can celebrate our future together. We are proud to serve you.
Anyone who will do the check, sound check here. Thank you.
So you just saw the timetable of the 10 teams left, how much time they have left. You just saw the timetable there. Now we will have a few interviews here in the studio in a few minutes. And in between, we go back to the kitchens to show you what is happening there, how the chefs are cooking, so you get a little bit of insights and a few impressions. So see you in a few minutes.
Acuérdate de poner ¿vale? Te explico. No, primero pon bien la guillotina. Pon bien eso, no tienes prisa, hazlo con cariño.
So these a few impressions from the kitchens here in the studio. I'm now joined by our next partner, Alklad. Alklad has been handcrafting bonded stainless steel pots and pans made in the USA since 1971. And I'm joined by Sébastien de Benoit. He's the advertising and content manager at Alklad. Hello.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi. So you're actually coming back as partner of Bocuse d'Or, right?
Absolutely. We were partners a few years ago, and we are back this year. We've all got very proud to be back here because basically we never left the kitchen of the chef. We're still partners with chefs in the US, and we never left the kitchen. So we are very happy to be back.
So you never left the kitchen and now you're back here at Bocuse d'Or. How do you ensure the best possible cooking with your pans and pots?
Basically, what Alklad does the best is bonding the metals. When we took a pan, you've got some layers of metals. And your founder, John Lamb, was a specialist in metal crafter, basically doing the coins for the US. And what's very good, what's still doing, we still bond the metals. So layers, big sheet of metals with this kind of technology in order to get the best results, the best conductivity possible for the best heat.
So what I can hear is also that you're being very innovative. You're trying things out. After 50 years in the business, how do you make sure that you keep ahead of time, how you stay innovative?
We keep looking at things. Basically, we're working on stainless steel, aluminum, copper, like all our competitors. But now we're working too on graphite into core of the cookware in order to get more performance, less weight, in order not for the cooks to tire. And that's really our new innovations is really this graphite core pan that we are very proud of.
Mm-hmm. And do you also work with chefs, I guess, to try out your pans and equipment?
We're working with Gavi, with Samuelson in the US too. We're working with fantastic pictures. I see Nina Compton on the picture here. So we're working constantly to improve, to check, to try. And we're always trying. It's always process innovation.
Great. And now I guess you already arrived here a bit earlier on. What's your impression so far of this year's Bocuse d'Or here in Toronto?
It's very interesting because when we look at the key ingredients, they're very sensitive. We need to manage the temperature, get the heat at right level, make it heat fast, cool down fast in order to get the perfect results. So this is where it's very interesting to look at the Bocuse d'Or competition because when it comes to cooking results, you need a tool that actually answers the heat and master it very fastly and basically to be your hands and more. So it's very interesting to see how the chefs are doing those techniques and playing with this.
Absolutely, you need the right equipment and tools to make sure you actually also get the cooking right. It's not just the ingredients, the food, but also the equipment.
Yeah, we need to respect the food. And to respect the food, basically, we need the tools. It's just another part of the body. Mm-hmm. And when we look at what's going on in the kitchen, what's going on with the food, with the elements, we have to make the best food, you need to respect the ingredient, to master the techniques. And for that, you need just to master it.
Great. Thank you very much, Sébastien de Benoit here. And welcome back to Bocuse d'Or with Alklad. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we leave you with a few more impressions and images from here, Bocuse d'Or in Trondheim.
Jeg skal kutte dem kanskje om først, det er et kvarter cirka.
Here, in the middle of Norway, winters are dark, the water's cold, and summer nights are long. For thousands of years, as long as we've lived here, the clean, unique Nordic flavors have been a part of everyday life. You're free to live off the land, help yourself from the fjord, or be served by world-class chefs. Welcome to Trondheim, home of Nordic flavors.
Welcome to Trondheim. What a beautiful video. And I'm now joined by a representative of the city of Trondheim, May-Britt Hanser. Hi.
Hello, and warmly welcome to you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hosting us here in this beautiful and also relaxing place called Trondheim. I already did my walks, had amazing food. Why were you convinced to be the right place to host the European selection of Bocuse d'Or?
Oh, we were really convinced that we were the right region to host you because first of all, we have a lot of producers. We are one of the largest agricultural area in Norway and also one of the largest exported regions for seafood and salmon out to the world. So there is a lot of producers, both big industries and small scale, making the best cheese in the world from breweries, from vegetables and from mountain to the forest. So we have a strong food culture with all these producers, which we have had for 20, 30 years.
So you already described a little bit what you're known for. You call yourself home of Nordic flavors. What else do we need to know about these flavors?
Yes, the thing is, you know, we are quite in the north of Scandinavia and Europe, and we have these long summer nights and rather cold climate, so all the produce gets slow grow. And that makes the unique taste. They have so long time to get the rich taste and flavors. And of course, we are just 2 hours from the best seafood in the world, from the islands here, and just 2 hours to the mountain for Røros and reindeer, for example. So we are just a small city in the middle of a gastronomic area with so lot of nature resources and the good climate and soil and so on.
Absolutely. You mentioned you're a small city, in fact, around 200,000 inhabitants, but you have 3 Michelin-starred restaurants, which is quite amazing for a place with so little inhabitants. So what else is a driver of this food culture? I mean, yes, having all these ingredients around, but there must be something else as well.
Yes, we have 10 schools educating the new coming up chefs and waitresses. That means a lot for us. We are very focused on getting more young people to educate in the food industry and to be a chef. And of course, all the chefs in the city, they say they have the best produce just outside the door, and then they are creative and innovative. And we have therefore a lot of great chefs, a lot of great restaurants, and they are really cooperating really nice together. So we are a small town and a small group of people people who are very enthusiastic to lift up all our gastronomy. Also the chefs and restaurants, they are marvelous, but they also have the nice produce from all the producers, you know, farmers and fishermen.
Wow. So maybe one more last question. What is the dish? What dish do we need to try when we're in Trondheim?
Oh, it's several. The traditional house dish is called sod, which is a soup from the region. But of course, you should try skrei. It's at its best now. And of course, the reindeer, which is also part of the produce to the competition, of course.
May-Britt, Hansa, thank you very much. And hearing all that, I'm actually already getting hungry. I'm sure that our audience is hungry as well. You at home are hungry by seeing these chefs using these products and cooking in the kitchens. So we are now taking a lunch break until 1:30. We're taking a lunch break, so enjoy your lunch break, and we see you later on, shortly before 1:30. See you then. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
I'm out here in the kitchen area. A lot of prominent chefs here. And I'm with Håkon Mar Ørlofsson. You are on the jury for picking out, finding the best commis. What are you looking for?
Well, overall, it has to do with the technical skills of the commis. It's very, very important for the chef to have a good assistant. And there are a few other things, of course, you're looking at, but it's overall it's the technical skills and contribution to the dishes they are making.
And yourself, you're a bronze winner, so you know what's going on inside the head of the competitors there now. How do you think they have it right now?
I think they have it they're in their own world. They're just doing their job now and focusing on the work. And time goes very fast when you're in the kitchen. So very quickly it's over.
And I saw your friends at the Icelandic kitchen. They seemed reasonably relaxed.
Yeah, they are very relaxed and looks very well prepared and have a control on things.
That's good. And I'm also here with Ørjan Johannessen, winner of Bocuse d'Or. And what's your role here at this event?
I would say I have the best role. I'm on the carving table, so I will be here to help with all the platters of the skrei. And I have a chance to see the food on near, and maybe I will sneak some taste in somehow, some sauces also.
Oh, so you're one of the lucky ones who will actually taste this in addition to the jury. And given your experience winning the whole thing in Lyon, what is really coming to happen to one of these guys if they go all the way? How will it change their lives?
It depends on themselves, but winning Bocuse d'Or is huge. It's been huge for me as well, and we need to take care of that and continue to develop the team in our future teams as well. So, and also for my small family restaurant, Bocuse d'Or have a lot to say, I would say.
Yeah, if you're ever in the vicinity outside Bergen in Bekkjarvik, you have also opened a brand new hotel, a brand new restaurant.
Yeah. We have a small classic one and a small modern boutique, so with 3 different restaurants, so it's nice.
Yeah, and that's one place a Bocuse winner can end up.
Yeah, I love it in the island, so why not be there?
And given this new style venue, all the audience so close, what does that do with the chefs now when they're working?
I think all of them looks very nice. And of course, it's a busy kitchens, and if it's not busy, we're not doing enough. So it should be busy. Yeah.
Yeah, and there are many of the former winners around here in different capacities. Some are just looking around, and some are helping out, like Ørjan is doing.
It's very nice.
It will. And then we're going to have a lunch break, and we'll be back with more Bocuse winners and more of the chefs that can actually become a Bocuse winner.
Water has always been active in nature, constantly in movement, constantly evolving. Today, Be Water has finally mastered how to activate its full power, thanks to its revolutionary patented active system technology. It mimics the aeration process you find out in the wild, while keeping the good minerals. A process inspired by nature that filters out 99.9% of the bacteria, unleashing the full potential of your local tap water. Now, with a simple touch of a finger, Be Water brings to life premium still and sparkling water in a more sustainable way, for more taste and less waste. Enjoy a new sensorial experience all over the world, delivering a purer taste and silkier texture. Drink different. Be proud. Be Water.
We know what it takes on those cold mornings before dawn. As the neighborhood wakes, the plans are laid, the orders made, and our journey begins. Together, we focus on detail, freshness, value, convenience, service, the preparation, the passion, the care. It's the dedication to your customers and our shared love for quality products, food, culture, and local community that ensures your business and our family continues growing, thriving, and we can celebrate our future together. We are proud to serve you.
Together for almost a century, together with cocoa producers, artisans, and all chocolate lovers, we have been moving the needle for a fair and sustainable industry and for creative and responsible gastronomy. Beyond words, we believe in actions. 100% of Valrona's cocoa can be traced back to the producers. As a certified B Corp, we are committed to improving every day. We accompany artisans of good taste in creating works of art with the most beautiful material and to be actors in the sustainable and committed gastronomy of tomorrow. Together, good becomes better.
Someday I'm gonna be with you.
perfect presentations every time has been our main goal for 40 years. So here's how finest presentations are possible every time. We work for impeccable dining and drinking experiences. We offer premium and highly functional products. We design the vision of the future. We crown our original collections with numerous awards. We establish trust-based and sincere relationships. With energy efficiency, we accomplish circular production. We make our biggest investment in humans. Bonna makes the finest presentations possible, each and every time. Bonna, passionately dedicated.
L'excellence, c'est un choix de vie, pour ma part. C'est ce qui a donné du sens à mon métier de cuisinier. Moi, j'aime bien le mot chemin parce que ça signifie vraiment une volonté quotidienne d'aller vers le meilleur. C'est une histoire qui se construit au fil du temps avec des hommes, avec des valeurs. Ce qui fait que cette relation avec Elvire, elle perdure, c'est qu'on défend les mêmes choses.
In the middle of Norway, winters are dark, the water's cold, and summer nights are long. For thousands of years, as long as we've lived here, the clean, unique Nordic flavors have been a part of everyday life. You're free to live off the land, help yourself from the fjord, or be served by world-class chefs. Welcome to Trondheim, home of Nordic flavors.
Norway. Perfect living conditions for fish, challenging for most people. It's taught us to give it our best, so we can give the best of it to you and generations to come. Seafood from Norway. It could only be from here.